So there's no teacher that we can say is going to implement this CBC that has got no basic teacher training. So what is my point here? My point is this, that these teachers have got the basic necessary skills to be able to implement the CBC. So what is required is just to reorient a little bit of the skills that they already have so that they can be able to effectively implement the CBC. So the idea that teachers are not ready, teachers do not have the necessary capacity is not true. All right? And like I did mention, it's an ongoing process. We'll continuously empower train, empower them so that they can be effective in terms of implementation. And even you keep on training, don't you? You don't train once and stay there. So there is continuous training in order to acquire new skills and be able to be ready for the changing global environment. There have also been concerns about the lack of sufficient facilities in our schools. And we do acknowledge that we do not have what you can call same standards in all of our primary schools. There are those that have more, there are those that have less. But the Ministry of Education and the government as a whole has consistently continued to invest in those schools. As of last year, the government was able to invest 200 million in primary schools as far as facilities are concerned. This year, the government plans to invest another 250 million. This might look like a drop in the ocean, but I'm here to tell you that even Rome was not built in one day. So we'll continuously keep on updating our facilities, keep on adding our facilities, but we're also leveraging on the CDF as well as the county governments to help us be able to achieve the necessary standards that we require in our schools. But meanwhile, the CBC will continue to be implemented. I also wish to remind the public about the Huduma Namba. We know that there has been a window that was given, and the window is coming to a close on the 25th. That's 2 days from today. We therefore wish to urge Kenyans to continue registering. As of now, we have been able to register about over 36 million Kenyans. So when the mass registration comes to an end on Saturday, what will happen thereafter is the process of cleaning the data. Because there will be some areas that the data may look same, or maybe it was not entered properly. So for those whose data would be required to be repeated, then they would be communicated to go and register afresh. So you may have registered, yes, but in the process of cleaning data, then you are found to have either given wrong number of your ID card, wrong number of your birth certificate. You'll be communicated to, and then you'll be able to be required to register afresh. Now, where will you register then? After 25th of May, that is after 2 days from now, registration will be taken back to the local assistant chiefs. So anybody who would have missed register now will go and register at the local assistant chiefs. The only problem with that, and that we are asking that all of us should be able to take advantage of this window before it closes, because there will be no extension, is that the chief or the assistant chief will have other responsibility or commitments, so he will not give you, priority. So you have an opportunity now to be able to register and take advantage of this window. Finally, I also want to talk about, what as a people we see. From where I sit, there's a lot that I think as a government you are doing. There's a lot that we are doing. And we're not doing it for those who are in leadership only. We are doing it for the entire population. You know, some of you today are able to leave Nairobi, go to their homes, maybe 450 kilometers away, without stepping on mud, which was not possible 5, 6 years, 10 years ago. But what do we get all the time? That the government is not doing this, it's not doing that, it's not. Why don't we also appreciate the little that you may think the government is doing? Because it can't be that all the time just negative, negative. I remember somebody once said, kwamba mnyonge mnyongeni lakini haki yake fanya nini? Apewe. So as you demonize, also try to look for those good things, you know, that the government is doing. Thank you very much. Now, yes?